let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead right away. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace?
A hundo, partner, 100%.
And to do it on the ground, to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the 4-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Come on.
Off the play fake, here's Milton. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Tough one to retain through that hit. So 2nd down coming up. Shotgun snap here to Milton. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
70, 79 Broncos. Here we go. Trap 60, trap. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. His first throw is an interception. That is Nick Emanwari. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. They'll run here following the penalty. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, it's Milton. Escapes the pocket. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Milton back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. He gets it forward a little to his 46. Jarvarius Ward brings him down. It's a nickel set for the Cowboys on this 3rd down.
70 range, 70 range, hot 70, hot 70.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. 4th down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there.
Come on.
They're going for this. And they got home. Sent him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down.
Here we go,
and now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. 2nd down coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Here we go. What's right? 58, is that? EQ? Right.
Fields out of the gun. He's got the hook up to Watkins. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
All lined up and ready to boot it away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
65 catch. Ready. 19, Lion. Let's go.
Throwing now, Milton. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
First carry here for Aaron Jones. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
Air it out on 3rd. Rolling left, buying some time. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Mustang 19. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 18 Pioneer. Ready?
Here's the snap on 4th. Melton lost it. And it's recovered by the offense. But Brock gets 4th down. You know, only the fumbler can advance it, so this is still going to be a turnover on downs. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, Snipe. Easy. Go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Out, let's go. Extend. Sit high.
2nd and 10 now. Fields. Positive at the 7. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
11. Go.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Cowboys take a 20-zip lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Okay, to put this first quarter in perspective a little bit, add a little context. You know, the single-season rushing touchdown record is 28. 28 in 17 games. Well, LT did in 16 back in the day, but he's got 2 already here in the first quarter.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Viking 18. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Running down. It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 33-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock. And it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and next time stuck in the run.
And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Working quickly here. First and 10. Here's Jones. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now Milton to throw. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
And the Texans, first down. First and 10 at the 36.
That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. 21-0 our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. He has room past the 25. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Offense in the hurry up here.
19 Tiger.
From the red zone on 1st. Caught just shy of the goal line. And for the Houston touchdown. The Texans fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
And it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
There's Evans set to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Fields. And he's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. Those are the hurry-up offense here. Hot quick right side. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. Offensive line fast.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and
Fields now, 3rd and long. He's got it over the middle. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short. Here's a quick pass to the right side. Cut. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, then I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
And the power play up the gut results in 2 yards. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Play fake. It's Milton. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. And now they're going to face 3rd down.
3rd down and 7.
To the air on 3rd and long. That's complete. Here's Jones. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Milton. Brought in, Ty Felton. And they have this run to the red zone now at the 15. He picks up 15 on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
First down. Let's go now. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the gun, Jones gets it. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans make it a one-score game in the first half. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, kid. You'll hear running back coaches say to slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. Fields looking to throw. He'll get this one to Watkins. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him in the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
That's complete to the rookie out of Alabama. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play. And the Cowboy first down.
First and 10. Here's Fields. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
Here we go.
Field throwing here. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Juju Brents with a pick. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
At the 12-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space, put your head down and go get the first.
On target to Moore. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like the 28. They'll come up on first and 10. Shotgun snap here to Milton. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's second down. Back to throw. Here's Milton. Kraft has it. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game.
Just about every offense that's beginning time since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
And there's a catch for Luther Burden. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
That's another Texans first down.
79 Broncos.
First and 10 at the 24-yard
18
line.
Radley. 18 Radley.
Here's Milton, first and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal. the Cowboys signaling for their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you've got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal.
Come on, set. Hawk 70, 60 by 6, 60, ready.
Gets it again. And he's going to find the end zone this time. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans parlay the interception into points. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Texans tie this game at 21. Tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Juju Brents with a pick. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Milton back to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. In the red zone now. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county. No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Sticking to the air here. Had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Carlson's kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Going to feel just a little bit better going into halftime. Anytime you score points right before the final frame, and for the kicker, he pays off his teammates' hard work.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Here we go. Out, let's go.
Fields on first down. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. That's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break. One final shot before the half. Connects on the crosser. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Milton now. Forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20. Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. Dose of the hurry up here. Hilton now on 3rd down. He beams one, deep right side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys take over as he records his 10th career INT. They've got 1st down from the 31.
Go.
Running right, it's Barkley. Gonna take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate, but it's such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
331.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Off play action, it's Fields. Vacates quickly left side. He's running for it. And they take this in for the score. The Cowboys grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. You got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him, had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Looking quickly here.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 25-yard.
Now Milton to throw. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage. Set him up now with 3rd down. Defense is roaring here. Back-to-back sacks have him in a great spot to end this drive immediately.
60 Eagles.
3rd and long for him here. Escapes out to the left. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And make this defense 3 for 3, partner. Consecutive sacks. That is how you kill a drive. It's 4th down. The Texans set to punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And he gets it away from his end zone. Fielded at the 47. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10. At the 43.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Fields. Fits it through the middle. We won't be able to add anything else onto the end of this catch, so it's going to be a completion to the 25. on first down. Fields. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
On second down, here's Barkley. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Juju Brents with a stop.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Hey, Ken, right.
To the air on 3rd and long. Finds Barkley underneath. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. First down.
From the red zone on first. Got some room to work. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys now lead by 10. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys drive their lead to 11.
Texans 24.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Here's Milton. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Looking quickly, trying to get set.
A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21 at the 24-yard line.
Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Brought in right side by Moore. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Shotgun snap here to Milton. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was trying to find Ty Felton with that one, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready, go.
Milton. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Viking 18. Ready, ready.
No throw, 3rd and long. This has been a trend, yet another interception. That is Nick Emanwari at the 20. And he's going to score pick 6 for Dallas.
And there in Kate, right there, that's some of the danger of playing with desperation. You can't get every point back with one play, and that quarterback, we just learned a valuable lesson. Not only can you get not every point back, you just gave up 6 of your own.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys push their lead to 18.
Texans 24.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And he's brought down quickly right inside his own 10.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Check smash. Here we go. Check. Let go.
Back to work they go after the interception. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
This is close, but he is not in the end zone, Brock. By less than a yard, they avoid the safety. But boy, that was close. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd.
60.
From his end zone, 3rd and long. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance.
Let's go.
Desperation time here. Chased out to his right. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Well, there was no way that defense was going to pass up on that opportunity. I dare to say that was the most energetic and frenzied we've seen them all game. I don't think they could believe the offense would go for it that deep in their own territory.
Fields gets it out right quick. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys put up even more points in a win. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again.
Texans 24.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Here's the backup. First throw. That's low and bounces short of his man.
Well, that was a play game right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along your routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up. Your force is the incompletion.
Couldn't find DJ Moore on that throw. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. 3rd down, here's Shuck. That's him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
On any 4th down attempt, somebody's going to get a huge momentum boost. It was the offense who laid down the challenge, but it was the defense who delivered. And now it's their teammates going to take over on the field with the very next series.
1st down, ball at the 36.
Up. Hey, Ken.
Fields out of the gun. This will be caught by Watkins. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Offense up to the line fast.
And the Cowboys first down. A gain of 11 on the
1st and 10. Here's Fields. He's got a man left. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Chip slant.
Second down, looking for options. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Turn those up. 11.
Fields on 3rd and 2. Completed to his running back. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys continue piling it on here in the 4th. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys continue piling on to this lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. Dropped by the first guy. He had no gain on that 1st down run. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
2nd down carry for Jones. I mean, this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hennessy threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas, when you watch college game to the NFL game, that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Finally, let's fly over the middle. That's complete inside the 35. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him the first on 4th down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Going all the way to the end zone here. Amazing concentration. Empty ball was tipped, but he still caught it. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal.
Go!
Go to him again. And he's backed up again as they stop him for another loss. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And he's got it, so they'll pull a little ways back with the touchdown. The Texans making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's got the hook up to Watkins. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. And Clark adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings. They're going to pass it here. Buys time, rolling right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
319, that's right. Yo. Hey, 551, 551. Angel, right.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields. Short pass brought in. And a stop is made at the 32, so give him almost enough for a new set of downs.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
EQ.
Fields now on 3rd. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
In the red zone now. Complete out to the right. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
They'll go for the gun with Barkley. The defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one. This needs to find the end zone, Bronk. It's 3rd and goal. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that brings up 4th and goal. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on 3rd and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on 4th down.
We know how hard it can be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point every time.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Texans make one of their best plays in the end, coming up with the interception on our final snap of the game. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road.